line of lost and find. Ended the game in overtime, drawing of a new design, drilling that one earth of mine. Looking to the outward, speaking mind about words absurd, blurred to the curb, walking along the verb.
Hey everybody, what is happening? Ish bringing you some Madden 17 pack opening roster update real quick ahead of that. I'm just going to do the 3-pack BCAs here, and let's see, we'll jump into the lineup, see what we got. I've been just super busy lately. I got a couple games in just last night, had to go to a football game here tonight and all that, so no time to get that, so this is all I'm going to get tonight. Before I start this, just want to announce, just because I am so busy, I will have some days when I'm not posting stuff like that. And my brother Cephalon, he's had a small channel that he's been, and hadn't really been posting too much on there, but he's ripping packs and all that stuff all the time. So I'm gonna start taking, and he's gonna start uploading vids onto this channel also. So at least that way we're gonna have more content coming through the channel. At least adding a lot more packs to this. He's also got stacked teams, so we can get some player reviews in addition to what I'm doing. Just something to add a little bit more, consistent content to the channel. It may still be days where we don't have stuff going, but you might double up on some others and stuff like that. So hopefully that works out for you guys. So you enjoy some of that, man, and see another point of view bringing it to this channel here. I'm still doing the vert on this with the zone. For the most part, I've actually pulled the Martin out of. I did the turn in 5 elites for one. That's what I pulled, was Martin on that. But they were guys that I wasn't going to use anyway, and they were non-auctionable. So other than that, it's not really worth doing those sets. But if you got some non-auctionable guys that you're not going to use, and I happen to have them, so I was like, why not? So right now I have some guys that I'll be subbing in on the zone one. So it's really just a couple players getting the zone bonus. It's just the way it is right now. There's just not a lot of options really between all these, unfortunately. But on the D, sorry about that. We did get a new free safety. He was in the lineup. I took him out for a second for whatever reason. I do got the Larry Wilson Cardinal fan. Got to have that. Got the Cam Chancellor. Would like to upgrade that, but again, right now, I think that what's really important at this point of the year, unless you're just spending a lot of money or have or working over the auction house real good, it's just getting a team that is good enough to compete and win. You don't want a bad team by any means, but there's not really a need to get the higher end players. Like I say, unless you are the type that wants to keep putting in a ton of cash into the game, then by all means have a blast at it. But doing so, I went with more of the 3-4. So I do have a tier 2. That's really good against a lot of these players. Like the 88 Wilkerson just came out, but when you're running this one out here, when you've got the 3-4 with him, he's now got, look at that, 95 block shed, 93 power move. So he's a couple more faster on the other one, but really for the 3-4 guys, that's not always necessary. But I'll take that. He's going to be. I think this is a better card because those are the two of the 3 key stats along with strength in there. So it's definitely a nice bonus to get these players boosted up to get more value out of, like I say, the money spent. The only thing with the 3-4 is you need to get a couple of the heroes or something like that card. So I did make Williams. You only need one, and you can do whatever with the other one. I do still have Keekly down here. I'm thinking about maybe selling him, maybe getting Singletary perhaps. But I say all new on the defensive line, though, all the big guys there. I did pick up, this one. I know it goes into the set, but with the height and then you get I guess one more boost on the acceleration. Not super high on the man and zone, but I think that given that if you match him up against people that when they run to get them tall receivers streaking down a lot, if not, I can put in some other guys. I got Darius Slay, who's for an 85. That's a solid card also. Great speed on that one. So I can replace those two, whatever you want to do with that. Got the Joe Hayden one in there. I think everybody's got that. And then I have Jenkins, who doesn't have the height, but he plays really well, jumps a lot of balls, and that. So I'm probably looking to get maybe on both sides. I'm not sure yet. Backups here for when I'm running other sets, because I don't always need the rushing linebackers. I kind of do a hybrid thing. So I have David in there, which is a good value card really. But they've also got a couple of new ones out. The Sean Lee that's out with it is actually got great coverage stats in there. So it's only about 30K. And then I believe the guy from the Bills that's out this week, also that right outside linebacker, whose name escapes me right now. That's also, but they don't really have good left guys, so I might buy those two, put them backups in there, just because I think it's really nice. You just got to pay attention to what you're doing, get your subs in throughout the games, but if you're on top of that stuff, it's kind of worth doing, because, you know, nickel and stuff like that is popular. You're probably gonna run a lot of that, and you know, there's typically one guy who I will blitz for the linebackers, and one guy I'll drop in coverage a lot. So, you know, as I get more comfortable into the game and all that, we'll see. So, you know, enough talking there. Let's get a couple packs out, and like I say, then I got another video coming out in the next couple days of another part of the scheme of the Browns, and then I have some gameplay coming up. We'll do that Monday. Alright, got the points. Here we go. Ain't gonna expect too much out of these, but I guess, you know, you can take the guys you get and then put them into the trade up set if you want. They're only going for about 4 or 5K right now for the gold players, so kind of what it is. And I'd be shocked if I got any elites out of any of these spots. Like, dude, my pack luck's been so bad for a while. I did pretty good early in the year, but you know, since then it's been just super dry. So I haven't really been putting as much in because of that. Just been working on getting some of the binder, some of the solos, and there we go. Nothing but gold. Pretty much what we're expecting here. Yeah, Coleman double up. There you go. So, all right. And, you know, we got 24-hour cards out, of course, but, you know, I don't know. Ooh, hey, we got 84. Maybe that one would be like 6K. So, it's like you're just kind of buying these just for that. Buying it just for the trade-in. It's kind of a lot for a possible 30K card when you come at the end of that, dude. It's really disgustingly bad, man. Jeez, man. Unfortunately. I like to be positive about it, but like, and they're running these at like $9 a pack just to get some collectibles. Jeez, man, like, you guys just kill me here. Not a single freaking elite every time I get into your packs, EA. Like, why would I do that to myself, man? Here's your topper, so whatever. Yeah. So, and that's why we don't do these very often, unfortunately, guys. And there we are. It's kind of what it's all about, you know. You can hit or miss here. Let's get somebody we can use, though, man. Please. After those packs, they were brutal packs. So, get us somebody we can use for this. Sean Lee, hey, you know. So it was basically almost like $26, whatever the heck ended up being for a 30K card. You know, I might make a little bit extra on a couple of the other guys. Now you can sell the guys outright, normally make a little bit more if you want to sell the collectibles. You know, you're taking a gamble by doing this, but you know, yeah, the packs was dirty.